Where's the button? There it is.
There it is.
So it pop in right, and then the clock come up, and it'd be like 4 seconds, and then it skip again to like I don't believe that shit. Either way, welcome, and as always, 3 times welcome to the Literally Anything podcast for the people. How y'all been, y'all? How y'all been? Good
What's
to
up,
see you,
brother. What's up?
It's been a full 7 days, y'all, and you're back with us.
Yes.
We got fam with us today. We got fam in the building with us.
It's been a rough 7 days, but we here.
Hey, yeah. Well, hey, man, listen, check it out. That's why we come here. We gather in this space, you know, and get our heads somewhere else for a little while. That's what we do.
7 whole
Myself,
days.
KP, aka Chance the Slapper. If you saw the video last week, you know where that nickname comes from. My main guy down in the. I don't know how it's presented with the screen, so I'm not going to do directions. My shit might look different than it's presented. Either way, left, aka Michael Young History. I'll let him explain his nickname.
Oh no, like I'm the coolest nigga. What? You know, like if y'all Lupe Fiasco fans, y'all know where that come from. You know,
but everybody not Lupe Fiasco fans. That's why I said I'll let you explain.
They should be.
Right.
Listen, I'm not getting into it. It's too early for it. We're gonna argue plenty today. Let's get into it. But as y'all can see, we have 2 lovely ladies with us. I'll let y'all introduce yourself to the Literally Anything peoples. What's going on, Reek?
What's up? Thank you for having us. I'm Reek from Reek and Spade, from Women's Wellness Wednesday. We host and rock our own show each and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We promote women, we celebrate women, we salute women. We encourage women to send their products so we can promote it, try it, review it, just so they can be seen. You know, we're using our platform to the fullest extent. You know, we got a lot of things in the works. You know, a little bit about Reek. I have a business called Concrete Rose Candle. The month of May is booked and busy. So I'll be leaning on my co-host a lot for the podcast that we currently run, and we're crushing. Our numbers are phenomenal. We're having a great time. You know, each and every Wednesday, we're saluting a number of women. We're bringing various topics, Kev. You know, we had speed dating just yesterday. I'm gonna let Spade talk about that.
Yeah. That was dope. The idea of it was dope, but I tapped into it. I couldn't catch the whole jump, but yeah, that was fire.
Yeah. So we just, we're out here. Mom's on a mission. You know, we're getting it done. We show up for ourselves every day. We intend to reach the masses. We also do a giveaway called Go Grab Lunch, featured on our show every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to do it this evening tonight with you guys. So we're bringing that over.
I like that.
So Spade, if you want to let them know what Spade is about, give them an intro on my beautiful co-host.
So I'm Spado. So basically what we do with Spade is it gives opportunity for people to come in the comments so that we're able to select different people. A lot of times people want to get quiet in the comments and we don't know who's there. So, the more interaction, the more people that we can, see, we can see who else is on the show. So by doing Speed with Spade first before Go Grab Lunch, it gives a chance for the women to come on and, put their name in the put what the answers for them are. And then we can see more people so that whoever the guest is, they can then get a chance to, get a variety of people. Now we do have winners that, win twice in a row, 3 times in a row. And at first I thought, I'm like, I don't think that's good. But it's like, if they're showing up every week, why not? Why not? They win? Why shouldn't they win? They might as well be the winner. So, and some people do get picked 2-3 times. And now we just figured, you know what? It is what it is. We just gonna let them win.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a good giveaway. And like we say, I mean, it could go to gas, lunch, diapers, whatever. It's not $20 won't go a long way, but it'll do something for you.
But it's 20 plus what I had the other day. And that's all that really matters on that.
I mean, we gave away $80 yesterday.
that's fire. And what's real crazy is that those kind of blessings find people. You don't never know the space that person in when you hit them with that. Like you really don't know. Like to one person that might be a little quote unquote little nut ass $20, but to another person it's like that's
making them for paycheck from Thursday to Friday until they get paid.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, no, it's real, man. That's real shit. I respect that.
That's $5 for your son the next day so he can participate in pretzel day. As moms, we may not always have it. So the origin, if you will, of Go Grab Lunch started 2 years ago, where myself, Concrete Rose, originated it, came up with it, ran with it. And then when Spade and I came together for Women's Wellness Wednesday, we said, listen, this is a must. So we brought it back.
Right.
And it's simply a random act of kindness. Random, you're still picked, but you didn't know you was going to get a dub when you left the show today. And it's the engagement. It's the, are you getting something from the content that we're bringing you? We're speaking on various topics, Kev. It's not just the physical, it's the mental, it's the emotional, it's the fun.
I'm gonna tell y'all got the comments buzzing. Let me just I gotta throw a few of them up here so y'all can see. Hold up.
Hey, Star.
Y'all definitely got you got Star in there.
Hey, Star.
Hey, Star.
Like, hey.
Melissa. Hey.
Hey, Tiff.
Hey, Tim.
What up, baby?
Like they in there. My guy, Rose. What's good with you, Rosewood? Appreciate you popping in, good brother. Yeah, so, listen. I appreciate it. No, but go ahead. I just wanted to let you know the comments.
We have a lot of things in the works for the ladies in the upcoming months. Next week we have a celebrity chef on deck. Spado and I were talking about, how we wanted to present, where we're going to be in the kitchen, where we're going to be in our studio. We have a mixologist that travels with us. And again, as a mom on a mission, we just trying to make an impact. We trying to say, sis, we see you.
Hey, let me ask you something though. This ain't one of them freak ass chef boys rolling the shrimp down his arm.
He might.
I'm asking.
He might.
If it is, that's cool. I just want to know. That's how y'all was rolling.
He might. Roll down his shirt.
So what I will say, Kev, and I'll leave you with this. Boy was on the Hell's Kitchen. He was a contestant on season 19. So that's how he coming.
All right, that's fire. That's high level shit.
That's how he coming. Yeah, that's high level
shit. Yo, Rob Riley, really my guy.
My man Denzel.
My man's out there. He's at a casting call.
I've never seen Rob. Yeah,
Rob's at a casting call, so he's out doing big things. Wow. That's why he's not with us this evening. But shout out to Rob for checking in with us.
Do your thing, Denzel.
For sure, bro. For sure. Shout out to Rob.
All the ladies gonna be so like that. Yo, I tell you what, man. These apps, the shit that be on these apps be having motherfuckers in the headlock. Cause between the masseuses and the chefs, these niggas just be randomly slinging dick to women in other ways.
To the ground.
Like it's wild. It's wild. But that's dope though. That's really dope. Y'all put a focus on something and on a group that really needs it, like moms of all kinds, single moms, married moms. Moms work hard as shit, and they definitely deserve to have somebody who's a group who's really watching out for them, people who really taking a specific intentional focus on giving them some love. That's dope. I love it.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Yeah. Tomorrow, Kevin, and I'm gonna give it back to you, my brother. Tomorrow we are also featured on Meet the Elite.
Hey.
So, hey, Rob. So Meet the Elite is I believe you guys can look it up. meettheelite.com. It is a podcast that features small businesses and other podcasts to give them the opportunity to be seen, shown, and to grow. So this was by invitation. We received the call yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, filled out the questionnaire. They scheduled us. We met with the scheduler, and we're scheduled tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. on Meet the Elite. So I urge you guys to hit the link. We'll drop it tonight. I believe I get the link tonight, and it's it's being recognized. I think it's the third percent biggest something their statistics are crazy. I don't want to misquote them, so I'll say that.
Right.
But it was definitely an honor to receive the invitation. And again, it's called Meet the Elite.
Fire. Meet the Elite. You definitely checking that out. Hey, Left, are you looking that up right now? Because I know you usually on that.
Well, you
If
know,
you-
I got,
if
I
just
got
send-
the
forward me
iPad
whatever
right
you
here,
said.
the phone right here. I'm on my way to Meet the Elite right now.
Forward me a link when you find it. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, so introductions and all that started. How we always do things here, we start with hot takes. No matter what we do, we always start with hot takes. Hot takes could be something deep. Hot takes could be something light. Just something that you have a very strong opinion about that we can have a quick little roundabout pow, pow, pow over. And as always, I start with my guests. We will start with you, Miss Spado. What is your hot take for this week? What's on your mind? What you want the people to know that you're thinking about?
So we had something actually yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Right, huh?
We had a few things yesterday, Spade.
Yeah,
There was
right,
about 75.
Yeah. So what we talked about yesterday was people in a relationship, people that is in a situationship, and people that are single. You know, so you know how like when sometimes people ask you, are you single or are you single? Right? So that's a thing now, right? So
I love that black people we just have came up with this thing where
the craziest shit.
Yeah, so you know,
you gotta double it up so that it really means something.
Really, like if you're in a relationship, you gotta really be like, yo, I'm in some, like I am in a relationship. I'm committed. Like you gotta say it like that. You can't just say, yeah, like you gotta, are you single, or are you in a relationship? So we touched base on that, and we were saying, like, we were making jokes about it, saying like, you know, yeah, or are you a yeah, no, or a no? You know what I mean? Like we were just playing around. Right. But some people didn't understand, but some people knew exactly what we were talking about. Like they're like, I'm a yeah, I'm a no, I'm a yeah, no. But I mean, to say that, you know, the conversation got real deep because a lot of times people don't want to either say they're in something, or maybe, you know, one person's one way, one person's the other way, or you know what I mean? So I just think that that's something that's big nowadays, of not really making it clear of, you know, what you are these days, you know. And some people are even in a committed relationship, but then they'll say, yeah, I'm not in a relationship. So that's something that's been, you know, that was heavy of the thinking for the last couple of days. So it was actually it was pretty intense of us talking about it. So like for you, are you in a relationship?
Oh, I'm married, yes.
Okay. So you're a yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a yeah. So there ain't no, you know, no, it's a yeah for you. And how about you, Michael? Are you already sound like you a yeah, no?
Like
I'm sorry. I'm starting trouble. I'm being a troublemaker. Go ahead, Left.
Are you a yeah, no? So when we go to dating, this is what I'm talking about. When we go to dating, you know, can you really date, or is it somebody to get an attitude if you out here dating?
And that's the one right there. Like, so I'm dating, and there hasn't been a particular, there hasn't been a title put on what we're doing.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
That's the weird shit,
no.
That's
this is the yeah, no, right here.
Yeah, no. So which one are you?
Ooh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me reel this in real quick, because this feel like the good shit. This don't feel like hot takes. This feel like the good shit. So I don't want to go too deep.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I want to say that, because that's a good one. We can get into that. We can definitely get into that. Left, give me a hot take.
To that motherfucker who keep trying to get on my bus with the bike and then don't decide, you know, pay me like 15 cents. Your days are numbered, homie. You shall not. Every time I see you, I promise.
Always a bus story.
I promise you, I'm flying. You know who you are. Out in Thorndale. Every time I come past that one stop in Thorndale, and I see you sitting there, just know if it ain't nobody else on that bus stop.
Yo. Come on, man. And he got his bike with him. He needs to ride.
Yeah, so you can get on that bike and ride to your destination.
Yo,
You can't make all them hills left. Them hills when you
it ain't no hills.
You want to groove.
No, it ain't no hills. Trust me. Like
make this up.
I'm speaking for what I know. It ain't no hills.
I'm not losing my job.
All straight level ground. He can get it. He can get it. So why you bring the bike outside if you're not gonna ride it?
Bro said, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, but I ain't gonna do the work. Not for you.
I'm gonna do the work.
Not for your ass.
But not for
you can't pick and choose your rides, brother.
Yes,
that's
you
hard,
can.
Bro. This brother done got on his nerves.
For safety.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. Them SEPTA boys hold grudges. All of them do. I done seen these niggas ride past people like everywhere, like for no reason. They don't care, bro. They disrespect.
Check this out.
And I always believe
they don't even stop.
Wait.
No.
But in my heart, every time I see it, I be like, man, it gotta be a reason he rode past that nigga right there. Like I be wanting to believe the best.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, yo, it's not a thing where I'm singling a person out. I had conversations with this guy, like, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, every time you get on my bus, you short me. What's going on? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't care about this fare, but it's just the simple fact that you come on here, you just come on here and be like, yeah, you gonna get this, and that's all you gonna get, and I'm gonna go sit down.
It's principle at this point.
Yeah, it's principalities.
Right.
So you gonna learn. So yeah, I've been waiting. Like I ain't seen him all week, and I've been mad because I've been mad I ain't seen him all week. Like,
you waiting to get your lick back, you petty son of a bitch.
I can't wait till I see
you petty as hell.
Yes,
that is insanely petty. But
I'm 10 years deep. I'm 10 years deep in gangsterdom when it comes to this bus driving shit. You know how I go.
So you a vet at it.
Jesus Christ. Hot take, Reed. What's on your mind?
So right now my son's knocking on the door, so that's definitely a disturbance. My fault.
No worries.
So what's my hot
I thought
take?
it was somebody making one of them weird throat noises or something. Like that's what it sounded like. I hate them throat clearing.
The door's hollow. Come on, Kev.
Oh no, I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead. No, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
Man, damn. My hot take. So perseverance. I'm always gonna give y'all positivity. I needed to persevere several times this week. So that's my hot take. Receiving crazy news. When it hits home, it takes a minute. I want to say, fuck some folks, but you got to be political about some things. Mm-hmm. So, my hot take was just trying to be easy. I leaned on my folk up top and the right a lot. But I even Kev, I let you know what was up. So when things like that happen, and I still got to show up for myself Wednesday. That happened on Wednesday at 11, and I got to be front and center Wednesday at 6 p.m. So I didn't have a lot of time to process what was going on. Yeah. So when you show up for yourself, it's imperative because the show must go on, and I got to make sure I have my ducks in order to make sure that he's taken care of.
Yeah, so. Facts.
Yeah,
and
perseverance.
You already know.
Yeah. Thanks.
And shout out to that. And before I even get to my first off, Let Anything podcast for the people. 18 minutes in, we got the ladies of Reek and Spade in the building with us. We are live on IG as well. I got y'all on the audio on IG, not on the video, but as long as they can hear it, they know what's going on. So we'll let them keep up with us on that side. About to finish up hot takes. I'm about to get into my hot take. Before I start my hot take, two things. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer. Rest in peace, Harry Belafonte. Yeah. Both of those gentlemen, we lost both of them this week. A lot of people making fun of people saying rest in peace, Jerry Springer. But if you come from a certain age era or era, he was part of what you did on a daily basis.
Especially when you stay home from school.
Right. All those things. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want anybody to act like people are wrong for like. I had one of my students. They really say to me, "I used to watch Jerry Springer when I stayed home from school with my grandma. What we gonna watch now?" Like she was dead ass upset because of that memory that she had to tap into. So I definitely, like I said, rest in peace Jerry Springer, but rest in peace Harry Belafonte. Harry Belafonte is one of those rare people who lives and has like 4 lives in a life. Like he's got like his singer life, he's got his actor life, he's got his activist life, Like he's got like 3 lives, and then and everything else in one, which was his actual full life. It's very rare that you can have impact on so many levels, like iconically, not just like I did some shit, but like I really tapped in and did some shit. So Harry Belafonte, rest in peace to that man for sure. So before I did my hot take, I wanted to make sure I said that. Now y'all know.
Can I say something
Go
real
ahead.
quick? Can I say something? I'm gonna raise my hand real quick.
Go ahead.
Rest in peace, Emmett Till. That motherfucker that hit you with the bullshit that got you killed. Fuck you, cause she died. Yeah,
she died. She definitely died. Yes.
Rest in peace, Emmett Till.
Dying.
Yeah.
If that's the thing, whatever.
Shout out to her for dying. That's the episode.
Yeah, wow. I'm sorry. That's going to play back, and I'm not going. Whatever. What's done is done. I mean, I said what I said.
She said what she said. So we gonna say what we said.
I don't know which one.
That part.
All right, I'm gonna go with this one. Don Lemon got fired from CNN. Tucker Carlson got fired from Fox. I just want to say that I find it amusing that we acting like these news networks aren't putting certain shit in front of us purposefully to get us to talk about certain things and behave in certain ways and react in certain ways. And when motherfucking things like lawsuits get settled for hundreds of millions of dollars, now we gotta start letting heads fly because certain shit not right and certain people speaking up too much and talking too much. And then we know we got bodies buried, so we'll get rid of a nigga before he start talking too much because we see what's happening across the street. I'm just saying we see, y'all. I hate to be the conspiracy theory nigga because that's not me, but at the same time, I see shit. You mean y'all not low? You niggas not low. Y'all not low at all. That shit weird. Stop playing.
Been weird. Been
weird. Exactly. On a side note though, Rick Ross offered Don Lemon a job, and it's the funniest shit in the world. Like Ross is not a real person. he's got to be part of the simulation. That nigga is not real. He got water buffalo and all kinds of it's no way he's a person. Like
I got cattle grazing on my back lawn.
Like he finds the wildest shit to be luxurious.
It's my bear. It's my bear.
Bro bought 4 cows and really was like, now I'm rich. Like what? I don't know. Whatever the fuck. Anyway, hot takes are over. We are doing things a little bit differently this week, y'all. We are doing things a little bit differently. Let me get my screen shares up because the ladies of Rican Spado they got some things that they brought to us. Usually I set the agenda here with, that's my thing, but I'm willing to relinquish that because I think it's going to be a fun time. I really do. I trust how they get down. So we going to go. All right. So the way it's going to work is they sent me some TikTok videos. Now, what I have to do is share my screen. So give me just a second to get all that together. As I do that, ladies, you can set the stage. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play them in the order you sent me, or is it a specific one you want played first?
Play them how you need to, Spade. I'm gonna go get the charger. So hold the mic for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the charger.
All right. Cool. Let me get what I was doing together. Share screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up getting killed after this episode. I can already see it right now.
Why?
Oh, man.
Him butt gonna be dead.
Come on, Iron Man.
Come on, Iron Man. Huh?
Why you gonna get killed?
It's just the life, we live, man. Just the life we live.
What?
Come on, man.
It's just the life we live, man. Because like I said, certain stuff it ain't been, set in stone. It ain't been, ain't nobody wrote nothing down and said, hey, this will. So, yeah. But they might be watching.
Well, maybe they're going to want to set it in stone now.
Who knows?
Hey, man. I hope they watching. They should be watching, goddammit.
Like, better be watching.
It ain't no reason for them not to be. You dig me? And if they not, then they gonna want to after this. Oh man.
Did you hear what the boy had said when he said what he said?
All right. So we got the screen up. I'm gonna wait for Reek to jump back in before I press play. But you see the thumbnail. You want to set the clip, or you just want to let it play and we'll go from there.
Yeah, we can just let it play and we go from there.
All right. We'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. Then. Hold up. Oh, the volume.
Emotionally wired or emotionally wired. Men tend to forget that women typically are emotionally wired or more emotionally wired. Yeah. And so what happens is when she comes to you and expresses a concern, if that concern does not line up in your head logically, men tend to dismiss it. Okay. And they don't consider how she's feeling. And I want men to understand, you have to learn that we have to accept men and women are different. Mm-hmm. We are just built differently, and in understanding our differences, we can create more harmony with each other. When that woman says to you, this is how I feel, it's not about your logic at that point, bro. It's about how she feels.
That's yeah. I'm not all right. All right.
I mean, how do y'all feel about it? Because y'all are men, so I would like y'all intake on it first of how y'all feel about that.
Okay, I guess I'll start being.
Yeah, all right, you go first.
Personally, number one, you speak on men who most times are logic based. When a woman comes to you and expresses a problem to you, whether it be a problem that you could physically fix, or it's something that requires you to be, let's say, more of a nurturer to her, your mindset automatically goes to fixing the problem physically.
Excuse me.
A lot of times women just want you to listen.
Yes.
What? And go ahead. And that's one of the things that, you know, like, because I've been married, I'm divorced, I've been through all of this. So like I understand, like when I look back on certain situations, it's like, man, maybe if you would just shut the fuck up and just allow her to get that shit out, you know, hug it out, you know, it would have went better. But me, I'm always A to B equals C, and this is how you should do. Look, you should do this right here, and I can guarantee you that if you do X, Y, and Z, you won't get this, you know, and it's gonna work out. And I used to get upset with, like, especially with my ex-wife, like, all right, she'd come to me with a problem, and I explained to her how to fix it, and then she don't take none of my advice to fix the problem, and then it gets even worse. Then somebody else tells her the same thing I told her, and it fixes it. And then I'm like, I said that weeks ago. So now I'm mad at you for you not listening to me, but all you really wanted me for was a sounding board and somebody to hold you when you let that out.
So right, so it never was about the answer. It never was about like I told you so moment, because I'm in a 13-year relationship, and that was a perfect example, because my partner, my man, he behaves the same way, and I'm just like, are you serious right now? Like, you're mad because I didn't listen to you, and then I'll come home and be like, oh my God, babe, Keisha said this, and it made perfect sense, and such and such and such and such. And he's like, yeah, but I said that. And I'm like, all right, well, that's not what this is about. It's not about you saying it first. It was, thank you for listening. I kind of didn't really ask for you to be like, okay, well, this is the answer. So maybe it's a little different. Mike, like, I don't know. So like, I don't know.
I'll interject with this. I can tell you for me why I struggle with that. And this is just me. I feel as though when in a relationship with somebody, part of my, you know, what's the word? Responsibility I'm funny with words because they're very powerful, and I don't want to use the wrong word, but I'll say responsibility for now. Part of my responsibility is to protect you, quote unquote, as best I can. Now, what that looks like in different relationships is different things. Age and experience teaches you that. You don't always know that. You just assume protection means when there's a problem, I fix a problem. But what you learn with age is that you communicate with your partner and you learn how they ask for help, what a cry for help looks like, and what just venting looks like. Those two things look different for some people. For some people, they're the exact same emotions are displayed. When I am looking for help, I sound the same as when I just want you to listen. So we got to decipher those things. And sometimes, as dumb as it may sound, just ask a dumbass question. Okay, cool. Am I supposed to help you with this, or you just getting that shit off? And she might be mad as shit at you for a second, but in a minute, she gonna realize, like, damn, at least a nigga give a fuck long enough to be like, hey, which one is it? Let me know so I know how to proceed, because our instinct is always to fix y'all problems. When y'all bring us a problem, our instinct is to fix it. And that's not because we're not sensitive to how you feel or wanting to console you or be better. It's just our instinct. We go to fix shit. We're the fixers. It's what we do. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So when we know we have a solution and we know it makes sense, like he said, logic is hard to defy in our minds sometimes. So we like, all right, fuck is the problem? It's and not then, it's deeper than that.
It don't be that simple.
But it's not. But it's not about the thing. What I think y'all don't understand, because I hear both you and you saying a lot of, how we fix the problem or how we, it's not about you.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is that's the mode we have to get out of. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, 100%. I agree.
And then one of the things that you gotta realize, like women, I would like women to try to realize is that there's a component to us that women ask for, and I hear it all the time on social media. People talk about a man protecting and providing. And that's part of it. That's part of the makeup of a man who protects and provides. So when you have a situation where you come to me with an issue, that's my protection. Me working and trying to work the situation out for you so that you don't have to go through whatever the issue is, whatever the pain is that you're dealing with, whatever the whatever's going on in your brain, like that's got you spinning, like we're trying to protect you from that. So
but maybe see, you guys, everything, I hear what y'all is that y'all want to fix, y'all logic is to fix it. Sometimes we want you to just listen. Maybe we don't need you to, fix something at that moment. We just want you to listen to us, let us vent. We can find, I think that, as for y'all, for men, it's just like, all right, it's simple. Like, let's just fix the problems. Like, no. I'm still in this moment of being hurt. I still, I want to vent. I want to talk, I want to, and because we're emotional, so sometimes we just want you to listen. More so of just like fixing it. We want you to listen.
And experience teaches you that. That's something I had to learn. That's definitely something you have to learn.
All right, I'm gonna go to the freezer. I'm gonna go get this Haagen-Dazs for you real quick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get you, a couple cookies and shit, and I'm gonna sit that down in front of you. You can lay down, rub your hair, and we gonna listen. You gonna tell me what's wrong.
Yeah.
On some real shit. Sometimes you just gotta you gotta turn into your girlfriend. Like, it's weird, but you gotta be able to do that in the moment sometimes. Like, even when it come down to the small shit, like come home from work and she got this long ass story and it's a bunch of tea and gossip and shit. And you just gotta and then what happens? No, that's it. Like, you gotta really get in that mode with her sometimes.
I told you that bitch was crazy.
Like, I told you it was crazy. Exactly. Like, you gotta get there. Because why not?
Even if you don't care, the whole thing is give her the attention that she is calling for or that she needs in whatever way that she needs it.
Hey man, I know I done went on more than one rant about some weird ass shit that I'm into that my wife don't give a fuck about, and she sat there and listened to that shit. Punch. Same way on my side. It's just what you do. Sometimes you gonna have to just listen to some shit that don't mean what you think it should mean,
but it means something to your partner.
One way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It just that's part of this. That's what adult relationships look like.
Yeah.
That's what grown up partnerships and relationships look like.
Absolutely
like
true.
It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, see, the wife chimes in. And this is probably the point that y'all trying to make. And she says the reality is what you're saying isn't normal. Most men don't have the patience, but expect it from women. We rarely get emotional space without criticism.
That's true.
Just let us have the moment. Let us have the moment. And the reason why I say moment, and that's my choice of words, is because as survivors, as women, as mothers, we only have a moment to dwell in whatever the fuck is going on anyway. I can't,
because life ain't stopping.
No. Right.
None of that shit stopping. No, that's real.
When we call you to listen, like Spado is emphasizing, it's active listening, is let me get it off my chest. Like you said, Kev, it's a lot of ad libs. Like, oh, babe, for real, that's wild. You're playing the game. Oh, babe, she said that. You still playing the game, which is fine.
Yo,
the ad libs.
That's literally a scene from my crib.
but the thing is, like your wife said, is that there's times where, you know, a lot of times if we say how we feel, you know, we don't want to hear criticism after that. We just want to get the shit off our chest. We just want to talk. Just don't judge us for it, because then guess what? We're not going to talk to you about it no more.
And now we have
you don't want the shutdown.
About it.
You don't want the motherfucking shutdown.
Right.
You definitely don't want the shutdown.
Yeah. All you had to do was in the first place.
Yeah.
So
Karen Tyson, she says, I might not be ready for your solution. And that's some real shit, because people got to accept shit in their own time. You can't force nobody to accept the motherfucking thing. People have to, they got to accept shit in their own time. And if you are forcing the solution on somebody, they might take whatever emotion is coming out of that and direct it right at you, even though you shouldn't have never been the target, but it was the push you was given. It was that amount of push you was given. Like, this is how you should do it. Leave me the fuck alone. And you don't want to say that, but then when you get to that, now you seem like you bitching at somebody or mean or what, you know, whatever the case is. You got, you know, you got to realize what you push people to sometimes.
Sure.
Pay attention to the context clues. Somebody trying to get a date with me, apparently. She in the comments acting silly. Anyway.
Be respectful here, ladies. We didn't come over here to get out of control now.
No, she out there. I love this dude. All right, so first one. All right. Before I move on to the next one, any finishing thoughts on that last particular clip? Because so in summation for me, I agree. We definitely tend to think in logic and not emotion. So that and we also tend to fix in solutions and not emotions.
Right.
Sometimes we have to understand that that's not the language that women speak all the time. Some women are super capable of that shit too. Yeah. Like some of these women are dudes. Like they really are. I keep a whole lot of y'all.
You know,
that's out here.
It's not that
switching
they
shit up.
Experiences that they've been through that that block is up. Like, I ain't going for that.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't going for that. You know, and it may come off strong, but it's a protective. 9 times out of 10, it's a protective mechanism behind all that. The train of thought.
I got a homie. You know, my bad. Go ahead, Reed.
No, I'm just saying it's, you know, you said some women is dudes, and that's real, but that's
and I'm joking, but I'm serious in a little bit.
I know what you mean, but I'm saying life experiences, the harder female, if you will, the one who you be like, damn, baby, chill. That was me at one point. You know, there was nothing you could say. I was always coming back with something quick. You know, like, don't disrespect me. Like, what you mean? Like, it was always like, and you have to calm down. Like, it's like, damn, I ain't mean that. You know, so when you've been through some things, you get the reaction.
Like you go at shit for sure. Yeah. I got a homie, right, that always talks about and she punk ass men and bringing women's masculine energy out. Like that one of my folks, she always say that. She be like, men get weird and then make women aggressive and get mad when women are aggressive. And it's not like all men, but like men who just, you know, I don't know what it is about dudes that make them, but she said it's a certain type of man that puts women in their masculine energy because immediately they're turned off by something he does, like at the beginning. Like, is that something that y'all identify with, like a woman's masculine energy?
I think with me is it's not about what you say, it's always about how you talk to me. So if you're going to talk to me a certain type of way, I'm going to probably get in that masculine, like, who are you talking to? You know what I mean? Like, it's all about the deliverance of the way that you talk to people. And so if somebody's coming at me aggressively, I'm going to give it back. You know, if you come at me we can have the whole conversation the same way, calmly. But if you come at me in any aggressive, you know, way, or the way that your deliverance is that's going to put me automatically like, who the hell are you talking to? You know what I mean? Right. So it's all about the way. It's not about what you say. It's always about how you say it.
Facts. Because I think for me, it's like Left said, you see a lot of women like beating men down on social media. And don't get it twisted. I don't buy into the shit. I say on this show a million times, social media is not real. None of that shit you see is real. It's all a facade. 99% of the happy people are not happy. And it's just a thing. It's a place to see shit and do shit and share shit. It's not no deeper than that. And if you make it deeper than that, that's where you fall off. But at the same time, in these places and on these forums, I see all the time, ain't no real men left, and this and that and that and this. Like, what? So you hear that, but then you expect the man to get out of that protecting mode when it's a million women online bashing him for not doing that. And I got a perfect example of that a little bit later. We're not gonna take the steam off of y'all, but I just, you know, there's got to be a balance, right?
Yeah, like, I mean, it does have to be a balance, but I mean, you know, that I think that it's all about, you know, the kind of man that you're looking for at the end of the day. I mean, you know, some men, you know, aren't shit, then you do have good men. I think that it's all about the kind of man that you're going for. If you find that a certain man isn't the right one for you, but you keep on going after that same dude, you're going to run into problems, you know, every time if you keep on going after that type of guy. So I think that sometimes if something doesn't work, maybe you should try a different type of guy.
As Cat Williams famously said in one of the more ignorant ways, maybe it's something about your pussy that just keep attracting ain't shit niggas.
Right. Maybe right. That might be the case too.
Right. That's a realistic possibility. Real quick, let me get into the comments because we got quite a few popping up here. Let's see what we got. Karen says, when somebody makes you feel safe, or if you don't feel safe, she says, then you protect yourself. I mean, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? That's just what that is. If I don't feel safe, I need to protect myself. Right. What else did she say here? Women react to disappointment differently. And that's a fact as well. Balancing and mutual respect. It's a lot of that involved in this for sure. And also, I like this one too. Better decision making.
Yeah.
Better decision making. Be accountable for your decisions in your relationships.
The ownership. You know, a lot of women tend to point the finger and say, when they say he, or men ain't this and men ain't that, you know, you did choose that person. And that's what we're talking about, the choice that you made. So yes, you know, we didn't know what it was going to look like when we unopened the box. But once you start pulling shit out and it don't fit, send it back.
Right.
It is what it is. It is what it is. 43 minutes in, Literally Anything podcast for the people. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Also on IG Live up here. Thank you to the ladies of Rican Spade for checking in with us and being here and spending this time. We're going to get into this second clip so we can, you know, keep this conversation going and all that. Give me 1 second here. All right.
Spade.
Boom. Let's get the screen share popping. Hold up. Let me get checking the comments. Hold up.
Spade, you want to start? You want to do go grab lunch at 8:30?
Sure.
right,
wait a minute.
Now, all right.
What you on the what?
I was gonna cash
Be acting weird. Hold on.
now, and then
Okay.
All right, hold up. TikTok was acting weird. It started doing the audio before I got the video up. All right, let's slow down there, TikTok. Slow down. All right, cool. We are good. All right, I'm about to play this clip.
What I have learned is love is not enough. Love is not enough for a long-term, committed, healthy relationship to fully work.
Facts.
And I think we've been told our whole life love is all you need. And it's just, for me, not true.
What else do you need?
Values, vision, and lifestyle, personally.
Values, vision, and lifestyle. Love is not enough. I like that though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I like that a lot. That's fire.
That's a good job.
It's a great job. Like
yeah.
Left. Let me hear something on that one, bro. I ain't heard your voice in a minute.
You got to have vision. You gotta have vision. Like before you make a decision, you got to have vision.
I hear you, Pastor.
Don't call me that. All right,
so Shotty can call you Pastor with the pants, but I can't call you Pastor. I see you, motherfucker. Nope, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I see. I don't have titties. It's all right. I understand. You bastard, you. Go ahead.
Why
see how you treat me?
Why would you do that,
bro? You and Rock, y'all all act different when Shotty be here. All y'all, and then y'all be acting like. Anyway,
well, shout out to Big Shotty.
First lady of the LAP. We see you next week.
Definitely
Shotty.
shout out to Big Shotty.
Yeah.
No, so that part right there, the vision, that's a huge point. Because if you don't have a good vision, who gonna follow you?
Say that then, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm not following no sucker. And part of my camera being off, I'm being a mom right now. My son needs me. But
hey man, you here with us? Keep it pushing.
Yeah, you know, Spade and I had spoke about on our platform, on our show, Women's Wellness Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, each and every Wednesday.
Yes, every Wednesday. Catch up with the ladies. Catch up with the ladies. Yeah, I mean,
each and every Wednesday, we spoke about being a leader. Like, you know, a man should lead the conversation. A man should lead the household. And when we said lead, you know, some of the ladies was like, well, wait a minute, it's 50-50 and we equal. And I said, well, wait, you know, I'm in a committed relationship, 13 years in, you know, legally married, all that jazz. The whole twist is that I'm an emotional person. Women naturally are nurturers, most of them, and emotional creatures. I can't lead if I'm in my emotional manner. And when crisis happen, when triumph happens, everything that has to do with emotion, you do need a leader. So the man, you know, in your situation should be leading. So yeah, it's the vision, you know, and if I can follow your vision, then I'll definitely follow you. I'll be submissive. The whole twist.
Talk. Love it. Yeah, man. That's fire. Go ahead, Left.
So no, love is not enough. You can love somebody until your fucking toes fall off. that shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean nothing. Because if your love don't translate into action, like, what do it mean? Like, it's just a secondhand emotion.
Sing to him. Sing to him.
Oh,
it's just a secondhand emotion. So you just got to do, like, you have to, like Shannon just said, love is an action word. So you show a person that you love them by what you do in order to make their life better.
Yeah. Because I mean, you can. I mean, all I can say is that, you know, I don't feel as though love is enough. I think that, you know, like Rick said, is that, my thing is that I need a leader that's going to do the right thing. You know what I mean? I'm not following, nobody that's on some nut shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to lead me in the right direction, we can do that. But if you're doing all the things that aren't the right thing in the relationship, then no, I'm not gonna follow your lead. So I can love somebody to death that is not doing all the right things. But if I know that if somebody else can bring you peace, that can bring you a different vision of doing stuff positive, that's gonna give you a whole different aspect of life than the person that you do love, then I think that I'm gonna rock out with that person that can be able to deliver something positive
with the vision. And you can grow with that vision. No, I don't love you today, but I might love you in 2 years. I might love you in 20 days. But I'm gonna go with this vision because I know over here I don't like that and I don't want that. That's what I do know. But I'll fuck with the vision.
It might kill the shit out of you that you gotta be that way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, I might want that, but I might love that. But at the end of the day, if I'm gonna grow, I need this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a there has to be a balance there with the vision.
And you got to make a solid choice,
right?
Women, Spade and I pride ourselves on keep it a beam. Like I know if I go across the street, I'm gonna get burnt. Spade, I'm going across the street, have a few band-aids ready for me when I get back because this shit is hot. You know what I'm talking about? This shit is hot. I know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
You gotta make the choice.
And I'm gonna get into the comments real quick. But before I do that, I love how how sometimes our women in Philadelphia, they get like this rap for being like hard, but like I don't want no man that's on no nut shit. Like
but for real,
y'all had that shit too, like. Fuck out of here, nut ass boy. I'll smack the shit out you. What type of nut shit you want?
Right.
Like, you going to the movies or what, nigga?
But for real.
You gotta let them know. But
that's all I'm saying. I mean, let's call it spade a spade. That's just what it is.
Oh, that should be a segment on y'all show. Call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
I like that, Spado. Call a spade with Spado.
Right.
That's y'all should do that and invite me. I'll be up there to talk crazy on y'all. I'll just play talking. So in the comments, there's a space where sometimes a woman has to be a leader because they are better at that thing. That's why you have to communicate, and you cannot follow a vision that is not clear. That's real shit.
Yes,
listen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about my situation, right? I am not the planner. I'm the show up and take my wallet out, nigga. I don't put shit together. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you no lie. But what I am good at is when shit get real crazy and my motherfucking wife get on 30. All right, everybody, I can shut shit down, seal her off, and handle shit from the other side and just let her have that moment in whatever way. I'm great at that. Right. I put fires out all day. I might not plan a party, but if some bad shit happened at the party, I'll fix it quick. I'm that nigga. Like, so with that kind of shit,
but that's your position.
We need that.
You know your position.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She trusts me in those moments when she's at 30 that I could pull that back and be good. Right. And even in those when she's losing her shit, she know I got it. Like, even though I ain't playing none of it, I might not know shit of the details, but I'll take care of all of that because it's going to be
But that's cool. Right. You know the position that you play. That's why it works.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You'll figure it out.
Nothing wrong with that.
Social cues.
Listen.
All types of shit. When I start picking my eyebrows,
I got a lot of shit with me.
When I start picking my eyebrows, that trichotillomania, that shit start acting up. Things got real.
Yeah.
Thanks, Karen. Be of service to your partner. Real shit. Karen also says she tried playing Follow the Leader. He got the map and fucked up. She had to stop. Damn, Karen.
That nigga
I tried.
Kev, it's 32. We wanna go grab lunch. We want to do go grab lunch.
All right.
So
all right, now explain to us how you want to do that again.
So right now, Spade is going to pick somebody in the comments, or we can have Mike do it. Mike, pick somebody in the comments, a lady that you want to treat lunch to. This is the random act of kindness of Women's Wellness Wednesday with Reek and Spade. We always want to give behind our action. So if you could put the comments up, Kev, so Mike can pick a young lady to treat to lunch on Reek and Spade.
Left can see the comments. I'm gonna let him pick randomly. He can see the comments.
Hold
and
on,
if
right
anybody
now.
wants to,
If y'all want to match, y'all
they
can match the $20 that we put out for a woman in the comment.
Yeah, we do that.
Let me
no doubt.
Comments real quick. You know, let me get my deep voice on and
Oh my
talk
God.
to the lady.
Mike, you are crazy.
I might be. I just might be.
All right. So, all right. If you haven't been in the comments and you want a chance, get in them. We give y'all another 30 seconds or so. Let's do this thing. Bruh, I don't.
I'm making my own music and shit.
I hear you over there. That shit is wild.
Yeah.
55 minutes in, Literally Anything podcast for the people. Shout out to Reek and Spade. We in here now. We giving away lunch. Left is about to pick someone out the comments now to have a free lunch. A lovely lady to get. Y'all said 20. We gonna match the $20, $40.
All right,
Look, it's a whole bunch. It's a whole.
Wait a minute. We gonna do 140 or two people?
Two people.
No, it's two people that get 20 and 20.
Two people. $20.
Because
Two people.
it's
Give
a
me
whole
two.
bunch. It's a whole bunch of T's in the comments. So the first person that's gonna get lunch is gonna be Talika Blackwell.
Okay, Talika, that's my folks. Okay.
Hey, Spados, folks, you getting lunch?
Talika getting lunch.
Yeah, Talika.
That's what's up. Who else? I missed the other person.
Yeah. I didn't go to this
now.
person.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure this one out.
I got one, bro, because she been in the comments heavy and she deserved it. Tiffany Ann Dennis.
Hey, that's
we going because I'm looking through the comments. She all over the joint. Yeah, Tiffany Ann Dennis is in there. For sure. We're gonna bless her. That's who it's gonna be.
She just got lunch yesterday too. Shout out to Tiff.
Well, we know Tiff ain't hungry.
I want to make sure we shout out to
we for damn sure know Tiff ain't hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she in the comments heavy. We appreciate that. All right, like I said, reset 57 minutes in. Literally Anything podcast with people. 8:35. We got a little less than an hour left. I always keep it under 2 now because I like to do the replays throughout the week. Ladies, I'll replay this episode at least 3 times this week. I'll make sure I tag y'all in it every single time, and it'll run like it's live. So I'm gonna have to put the disclaimer that you will not get a free lunch because this is only for the live broadcast. We're not giving out lunches all week.
Right.
Pipe the fuck down. It's not enjoy your meal and let that be.
Okay,
all right.
Wait.
We got one more from y'all. Go ahead, bro.
Wait. So for those of you who are following the NFL draft, first pick, Bryce Young goes to the Panthers. Second pick, CJ Stroud goes to the Texans, and the third pick goes to the Texans as well. Will Anderson Jr. How the fuck they pull that off?
How did they get another? Wow,
you dig me?
That's amazing. Oh man, okay. Hold up, wait a minute. Because this last one right here left. I think you're gonna have a strong opinion on this. Hold up, sis. Relax. TikTok fast, bro. TikTok be fast.
I already know who is going to be on there, so we just going to go ahead.
Oh, do you?
Like you're making me feel like I know who it's going to be.
No. I just want to hear your opinion on what this young lady has to say because I think it's a very interesting.
It's crazy.
Point of view.
Should I turn in the future real quick and get something toxic?
No, just be quiet.
My man is cheating on me with a woman. If I never leave my man, right now you're fighting for a position that I'm not gonna give up. And guess what? If I give it up, you're gonna be my position. And guess who's coming next? Myself. You be the main girl. I'm still gonna get the same treatment and I'm still gonna get the same benefits. But now you're the one home suffering, crying.
Yeah.
So what you're really doing is lowering yourself because at the end of the day, he's not gonna leave me for you. My man is cheating.
Wow. Sheesh. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild. But I feel sis. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel
in my younger heyday, I feel sis.
Yo, hold up. Wait a minute. Because I just one more time. Let me just hold up.
Cheat on me with a woman. If I never leave my man, right now you're fighting for a position that I'm not gonna give up. And guess what? If I give it up, you're gonna be my position. And guess who's coming next? Myself. You be the main girl. I'm still gonna get the same treatment and I'm still gonna get the same benefits, but now you're the one home suffering, crying.
Yeah.
So what you're really doing is lowering yourself, because at the end of the day, he's not gonna leave me for you. My man is
Yo. All right. So
So this response,
I'm gonna let you have that
response is brought to you by Tom Ford, Noir Extreme.
Yo, wait a minute. Before you start, Left, because this is important. Tiffany Ann says she's going to donate hers and match. So we out here spreading love for sure. All right.
This is what we do on together. Hold on, Kev. Hold on. We got to shout out the BEN Network. I know we don't do a whole bunch of plugging other people's stuff, but it's important that we say
y'all love on here. It's fam on here. No, for sure. Big exclusive network. Shout out to that.
To make it clear, Spade and I are part of the BEN Network.
For sure.
We have an awesome team. Tiffany Ann is one of our executive producers. We love Tiff. Tiff shows up for us each and every Wednesday, and sometimes when it ain't Wednesday. Motivation in the inboxes. Just a big shout out to BEN and Tiffany. We love you and we see you and we salute you.
And not only that, I just want to say one more thing is that this is part of what we're doing on Women's Wellness Wednesday is we're showing women appreciation. I've never seen I've never seen a program, a podcast that we have that you should see the women that are given to other women. It is not something that you see ever, because we're always breaking each other down, bringing each other down, talking shit, and
want to fight.
Yeah, but with this podcast that we built, I mean, women are we're starting to know each other now just because we all come in there on Wednesday. Some of the girls been on the show, so we kind of know, each other's personality, and they're treating each other every Wednesday, like $100, $80, and it's women giving to women. So, that's big. So, anybody watching, make sure y'all tune in for Wednesdays on Women's Wellness Wednesday, where we do it big for the women.
So when I put the preview up for the show, I definitely shouted out Big Exclusive Network. I wasn't familiar until you got on there, Reese, but you know me. I'm gonna check shit out when my folks start messing. So I definitely been.
Listen, you got to make sure I was okay. I ain't mad at you, Kev. Yeah, you got to.
Hey, that's what we do. But above that, it's always gonna be love. I'm always show love because all we all trying to do is get on and do our thing. We all got a thing we love to do. It comes from a place of just real live passion and desire, not for nothing. I don't. This is episode 73. I ain't made a nickel off of this shit, and I don't care because I got 73 more in me, and I'm gonna keep doing this because it's what I enjoy doing. And y'all do it, and y'all make an impact, and y'all enjoy doing it, and that shit is from the heart. And that's why you all are here, because those are the type of people we like to deal with over here at the Literally Anything podcast, motherfucking podcast for the people. So I'm gonna play the clip one more time. I'm not gonna do the video. I'm gonna just do the audio one more time, and then we're gonna get into this conversation real quick. All right, into the comments.
We didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it. You see me sitting up here with my hold
up. You ain't hear it?
No.
Oh, all right. Hold up. So I guess I don't know what the hell I did just now. Give me a second. Either way, we can get into the conversation. What the hell, man? Like, what is a brother supposed to do with some shit like that? Like, that's what a woman's willing to go to, some of them. But then you got the other extreme, which is this. It's basically polygamy. And it really is. It's a slick ass form of it. But like with certain situations in these relationships that everybody love to try and make toxic, that's what we living in, though. That's how motherfuckers is moving, like every single day. That's not a foreign opinion. It's really not. But like Spado, you said, "Fuck out of here." You're not trying to hear that.
But yeah, because my thing is that okay, when you're younger, your mindset is different, your thought process is different. So her thing is that, all right, well, you be the main chick, he still ain't leaving me. So it's now, I feel like it's a fight thing, over this dude of like, I don't, if you dealing with him main John, I'm dealing with him side piece. If I'm the side, I'm not leaving a nigga alone. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's the craziest shit in the world where, right at this point, it's simple, that nobody wins. Nobody's winning in this situation.
Oh no, somebody's winning.
No, nobody's gonna win.
No, he's winning.
Oh, yeah, the nigga's gonna win.
He's fucking winning. I promise you.
I mean, and I feel like it's.
I mean, at least at the moment, he's not winning long term.
No.
But in that moment, he won.
Right.
Because if he got both of them doing that, he won for that moment, and it's not sustainable.
Right. But it's the chick herself of making herself look this kind of way that she's making her giving, like, you look crazy.
Right.
I mean, it sounds crazy, and it seems like she was like confident with the shit. Like, all right, well, you be the main John, and you ain't gonna leave me alone. Like, it sounds nuts.
It does. It does.
Okay.
But again,
okay. So
go ahead, Lance. Go ahead.
Now here's my question. Okay, is this man taking care of everything?
You don't know.
Left, that doesn't matter. That
no, wait. No.
We're not talking about the man's point of view.
Wait. Listen. You say that for you. That's your situation.
Right.
But there's some women, and I'm speaking on this because of the way that she brought it to the table. Obviously, this particular man is doing something, he's providing something that she can't live without. So she's willing to put up with the bullshit that everybody else would not be willing to deal with. So it's a situation where if you like, people gonna hate me for saying this, but this is something that Kevin Samuel spoke on. And you speak on the high value man, right? A high value man doesn't cheat. He exercises options. And just listen.
You still sound fucking crazy.
No, I do. Like, and I'm pretty sure I do. But
wait a minute. I need to pour a drink. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, pour a drink. But I'm gonna keep speaking on it. And the reason why a person
talk, man, I love it.
The reason why Kevin Samuels would say that a high value man doesn't cheat, he exercises options, is because for certain people, if you making a certain amount of money and if you're taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of in the household, and a woman doesn't have to work, and he feel like, all right, well, yeah, I get to do whatever I want to do. It might not work for you, but it's some women out here,
and that's not cool. It could be.
And it's obvious that that's what she's cool with, because all right, everything that she wants from this guy, she's getting. The only thing that she's not getting is him being faithful.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with all that.
With some people, like, with some women, that may be the case.
Her, and she not letting that nigga go. So, all right, she cool with flipping the roles, because, all right, you gonna deal with what I dealt with.
Right.
And it's okay. And I feel like it is okay for some women to want to deal with it. It all depends on what you're looking for. Or
and what situation you're in. Exactly. The whole twist is, if the Jamie Foxx song Spade, what was it? Not number 2, number 1, whatever the fucking song was. My man took pride in being number 2. It was cool. I got
boyfriend number 2.
Boyfriend number 2.
And the whole twist is, when you're grown and you know what you're going into, you're having fun. It definitely was weird. The whole twist is, he was promoting the fact that if you know what you're doing, go ahead and do it. There's no need to get uptight. If yeah, I mean, shit don't go your way. It really wasn't gonna go your way when you signed up for it. So be
Right.
that adult and step off when you need to step off, or play the game.
Right.
It don't. Nobody has to be hurt.
Right.
Like I just.
But I
and
mean,
it's real. Like, bitch, you thought he was gonna leave you for me? Oh no, we in this.
Right.
It depends on how she come. Yeah, go ahead, Spade.
I think that, you know, for different people, it could be a different situation. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what you want, what you don't want. And if you want to switch roles, you know, then that's cool. You know, that's cool. My thing is that there's no way in hell I'm going from the main John and finding out about this chick and now I'm the side piece. There's no way in hell I'm not doing that.
All right, so here go the thing, right? That ain't even how that usually happen, though. And this is just, you know, I wasn't always married. This is life that happens sometimes. Sometimes it'd be like you break up and you stop dealing with them, and then it'd be a break in real life. And then slowly but surely you start creeping back, and then you then moved on to another situation, but now you caught in between the two situations. I've seen that, but that's not what she was saying, to be clear.
No.
But I'm just saying sometimes shit go like that.
Right. I mean, I think that she would just, I think that like he said, is that, you know, it doesn't seem like she's leaving the situation regardless. She's like, I don't care if you're the main John. I don't care if I'm the main John. He's not going to leave you for me regardless. And, you know, at a young age, you know, that maybe that's, you know, but at this process of my life and, you know, where I'm at, and when you reach a certain age, that's just not what I'm not looking to go in competition with nobody. I'm not looking to settle for second or to share. That's just what it is.
Back in the day when I was a philanderer, you know, I used to tell, look, listen here.
Like
what we doing?
You talk. I'm talking to IG. Like this nigga.
I'm not leaving her for nobody.
Right. And if you make that clear, a woman can pick if they want to stay or go. You know what I'm saying? You're giving her that option. Some people don't have that option. Some people think that they can still play both roles and not tell nobody. If you're being honest and saying, I'm not leaving my girl for you, but we can deal with each other, that's the choice that she decides to make. If that's what she wants to do, you know what I'm saying? But you're giving her options. Some niggas or female, they don't give that option. They'll just try to sneak both in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but be fair about it.
If you decide that you're going to deal with me, you're going to deal with me. But like, I'm giving you the information up front. Look, this is what my situation is. You want to fuck with me? You want to fuck with me? All right. If you don't, all right. Somebody will fuck with me.
Right.
Make the choice.
I mean, but being faithful was not in the cards. You didn't want to be faithful. You just, I got a main Joan and I got to say that wasn't even an option. It seems like
I was in a bad space at that point.
Okay.
What I miss, y'all? What I miss?
I was saying to him, he was like saying, like, you know, I'm gonna let somebody know, like, I got a girl, but if you want to fuck with me, you can. And I said, well, was that even an option?
Probably not.
He's like, I was in a bad space. Oh, okay, all right, okay, all right. I get
it was an option.
Cool. I get it.
All right. So first off, hour and 13 in, got about 40 minutes or so left, a little less than that. Great conversation. Thank you, ladies, for showing up. Thank you for
problem.
Thank you for the subject matter, because we've been chatting for a minute. This is a good one. Love this one. This definitely will not be the last of these. I hope that y'all appreciate the fact that y'all can come here and curse and be ratchet. And
Because we don't do all this on our show.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, I know.
Like
you gotta bring a touch of class to Women Wellness Wednesday. Right. That's a classy situation.
Right.
I respect that. Fuck that. We don't do that here. We talk crazy. Every last one of our episodes is marked explicit. Not a one. Don't listen to this with your kids in the car. And if you do, don't blame me for your kids cussing.
Right.
So it is what it is. But I got this thing that I do. First off, that was the 3 that the ladies had for us. But I got a few for y'all. I got this thing where I look at Twitter all week. Twitter is my favorite guilty pleasure. It's a wasteland, as I say all the time. But good things happen in Twitter when you
I know
find the right links and all that.
I don't know nothing about Twitter. Me neither. I'm not a Twitter head.
You know nothing about Twitter.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man. Well, let's start here. So, first tweet that I got. Hold up. A young lady tweeted, "Niggas don't pick girls up for ice cream no more." And the response to the tweet was, "We get called broke for suggesting ice cream dates." Let's talk about this one. I seen another tweet.
Just say that. If you broke,
wait a minute.
Ice cream.
We gonna loop it back in. I saw another tweet where girl literally was disparaging this young man on her live tweets for taking her on a horse and carriage ride. This nigga OD corny and all this other shit. So my question is, right? Which one is it? Is it like, because I see certain women saying the romantic, like thoughtful shit is like a ruse for being broke or corny and played out, but then I see other people saying, "Where are all the men like this?" Like, and the men like that.
I think it depends on the caliber of woman you're dealing with. Like, I still want my door open. I still want my door open for me. Now, is Tim going to open my door every day, all day? No, but majority of the time he might. Bags is a little heavy. Like, I want chivalry. I want my man to behave, move, walk, talk, stand like he's supposed to. He's my leader. He's a representation of me. So yeah, when you meet him, Kev, he should open the door. He never met you. He should open my door to let you know I open doors around you. You know what I'm talking about? There was a time where, it was raining at my job. One of my girlfriends thought it was the cutest thing ever. And, one may think this was corny or this was OD. Pulled up at the front of my place of business. It was raining, so he got out the car, ran up with the umbrella, and walked me to the car with the umbrella so I wouldn't get wet. Now, that's regular shit. Yeah, that's regular shit. She was impressed. Like, damn, that's crazy. She even posted it. She pulled out her phone because that's what life is today. Got the video and was like, damn, this what my girlfriend got at home. And all it was him getting.
No, facts.
I'm gonna say this, right? Is that I love, like, I wouldn't say cheap. I love a thoughtful date. I love thoughtful gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of them people that need one of them, all them, $5,000 bags and, all, like, I'm not that type of person. You can't impress me like that. You know what I'm saying? When you're listening to what I'm talking about, during pillow talk, and then you take in consideration, like, oh, her grandfather passed, let me get her a necklace with his name on it. That shit means more to me than, a $5,000 bag. You know what I'm saying? Because that shows that you're listening to me and you're being thoughtful. A thoughtful gift is better to me than any kind of expensive gift or a bag or, anything like that. Yeah, I'd like to be, taken out, but we don't have to go, we don't have to go on a helicopter ride. That'd be nice. But if it's not that and you couldn't afford it, I'd be like, all right, well, we're going to do this instead. It's not about that. When you actually feeling somebody, it's all about, y'all two connecting in whatever way that y'all need to connect on. A lot of times in this generation, they think that these dudes need to spend all this money on you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's really not about that.
Nah, not
because
of
these apps.
It's not about that.
These apps. I'm telling you, that's why. It's these the photo ops on the
I would love ice cream.
That, man. That
I would love
shit
to go out for ice cream and take a walk.
Yeah, Cold Stone's my shit.
Right.
I definitely want to go get ice cream.
I'm gonna tell,
like, if it's any brothers watching right now or listening right now, if you want to listen back, sometimes you gotta test a woman. Take her on an inexpensive, thoughtful date. And if she don't appreciate that shit, fuck out of here.
Look, it's Spade Cold Stone top of the line ice cream. I mean, that ain't Baskin Robbins. That's some. You buy Cold Stone, you get a like it, love it. That's
honestly, my thing is,
that's $30 for sure.
I don't mind. Like, there's nothing.
I like your loving it. Cold Stone's a $30 date. But listen, you're not getting pocket change, nigga.
There's nothing wrong with treating either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind treating my nigga like to dinner on a trip. You know what I mean? Like, There's nothing wrong with that. So people that think that that's something wrong with that, no, everybody should be able to treat each other in different aspects of, you know, whatever. Like, it's not an issue. So everybody thinks they're supposed to be treated. Like, no, you can do the treating too, sis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a one-way street.
Right. And that's
I'm
real.
just saying. I mean, you know, this is a different era now. But, you know, everybody thinks the nigga got to pay. That's not it.
Nah, and some women get so hell-bent on, you know, me, and if you're not doing this and if you're not doing that, that nigga not into you. No, that's not the twist, sis. It's 2023. Things cost. He probably got kids. There's different things that occur that you don't have to put that man through because you're so worried about the bag. So the next bitch can compliment your bag. The bag ain't really for you.
Right.
Because this Target John is just as big as the other one.
I ain't never known a man a day in his life to be like, man, I was about to hit, but this fake Gucci bag threw me off.
Right.
Who cares? Like, y'all, bro. That ain't how we move. That's not how we move. Sorry. Like, we definitely not going to put the bag right on the floor.
I think it's this generation.
And it's definitely an age thing because like for people who sitting back complaining about somebody do like see, to me it's wild, like to even think on that level. Like you have to lower who you are in order to think on a level of really you didn't you want to take me for ice cream, nigga. You want to go to Philly Flavors. I go to Philly Flavors with my mom, nigga. Like, no, like, you dig me? I take my kids to Philly Flavors. Well, you being childish. That's the reason why I'm taking you.
Right.
You know, so
I feel you, bro. Like, that's real.
Yeah, so it's definitely a generational gap, and it's like
no, seriously,
I know
I ain't gonna hold you post on crazy.
I know personally.
Yo,
I know personally, it's little stuff that I've done like that has wowed women, but you know, I deal with women of my age range. Like I'm not dealing with, you know,
that's important. Yeah.
I'm not dealing with tiddlywinks.
Right.
So I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that we going to go to this little no, because you want to go to Chima. You want to because you ain't never been before.
Right.
You know, you ain't even earned that. And you want to do that on the first date.
Look, right? But here go the flip side, bro. Here go the flip side, right? It's easy to get that kind of shit off, and this is just me being real, because it's a lot of niggas our age trying to be they age. So they be investing in values of niggas that's younger than them, and they let their actions reflect that, and they be fumbling dope situations, and that shit happens all the time.
Yo, but
all the time, nigga. You are 40. You not 20. You can't do what them niggas do. You can't move how them niggas move. That shit cool when you rapping that shit in your car in the morning, but nigga, you 40.
Right.
Be 40.
Right.
What's wrong with you niggas? Like I don't get that shit. You can't do what them young boys do. Stop trying that shit. That shit corny, man.
Yeah.
Because if I take you to Chima, if I take you to Steak 48, if I take you to Del Frisco's, I want some yams.
Oh, I was just about to say that. Wait.
Now come the fuck on. Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute.
So hold on.
I was waiting.
Now wait a fucking minute.
Yo, it took him a whole hour and 25 minutes to offend y'all, and I couldn't wait. Thank you.
Wait.
Spade, you go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and follow up.
So you telling me
go off.
What you saying is that you can't take me on a nice date without smashing.
No, I'm not saying that.
So you're saying the expectation.
I'm such a troublemaker.
So you're
Holy
not
shit. I'm sorry.
The expectation.
No. Understand what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying, right?
That was on me.
Understand what I'm saying. If we on the first of all, we're in a different age bracket, right? So if I'm dealing with somebody who's in the same age bracket that I am, okay, I'm setting things up strategically so that things like if I'm dating a young chick and we go to Steak 48, yeah, you that's what I'm expecting. Because first of all,
Why?
if you young,
No,
wait,
you're not
listen,
gonna get that queen the same respect you give. You're not gonna give that young queen the same respect you're gonna give a queen that knows better. That's shallow and that's crazy as hell.
Listen.
I'll think
right.
this one,
Because first of all, if
I would talk to Cole while y'all
I'm not looking for nothing but I'm not looking for nothing serious.
But listen, understand this though. With a female, right? Sometimes you can even, you can at that dinner table while you going back and forth with me. I already know in 5 minutes whether I'm going to have sex with you or not.
Absolutely.
So if you come off as that nigga that's going to be like that, I'm not even thinking twice about you when this shit is over. I'm going home because if I feel like you're being that way, I'm not going to give you the time of day to do that.
Absolutely. And but a grown man already knows that too. A grown man knows. So
you'll do that with a young chick, but you saying to somebody in your age bracket that you wouldn't go like that with.
Oh man, I'm literally crying laughing. I'm sorry, love. I'm supposed to be on your side here, and I'm not. I'm neutral. I just want to hear you get crunched.
You want me to get smoked right now? You want me to get smoked right now?
Let's talk about it.
Wait. Real quick.
You let him know what's going on.
That's why I just let him know. Let's recap what I said because I don't know if he was. I don't know if Kev was listening. I said,
no, I was listening.
If he's at the dinner table with me and I'm suspecting that kind of shit, I told him that I'm gonna let it. I already know within 5 minutes if I'm gonna fuck him or not. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like that energy is giving off, I'm already out at the end of dinner anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something that I've experienced, and this is from me having older sisters. This is my sisters have always gave me game. It's the reason why I was able to navigate certain things with certain women in my life because I had game that was given by older sisters, and just cousins and fam, and just having good relationships with women and understanding how they really work with certain things. I don't know everything. I probably don't know shit, but I know this. 9 times out of 10, when you start talking to a woman, I would say 3 conversations in, she know if she gonna give you some energy. Maybe 3 conversations. Some it might be sooner. Some it might take a little more, depending on what type of nigga you dealing with. But for the most part, you ain't really getting no pussy. You just didn't fuck up getting no pussy. Like he was going to give you some pussy or not give you some pussy.
Right.
It's very rare that a nigga talk himself into some Gucci. That don't happen often. Realistically.
No. So
I love all my brothers. I love y'all niggas. And I know y'all niggas think y'all charismatic as fuck. But y'all ain't, it happened like twice, nigga. Like for all of us. Like maybe 3 times total.
So if you think me and you gonna be at the dinner table, if you think we're gonna be at the dinner table and I'm hearing hints of you wanting to smash, and then I'm looking at this nice restaurant, I'm already putting shit together. Like, oh, he think because he took me here that this is what's gonna happen. That shit is a turn off.
And the thing is, you might have decided before the night even started that you was gonna fuck him at the end of the night, and he messed it up being presumptuous.
Yes, that could have been
righteous. All right,
but understand, like number one thing that I don't date young chicks, so that's not even. I mean, like we not even going there. But I'm just speaking on the hypothetical type of situation, like. That's not even me.
But every young chick. But what I'm taking from it is that because she's young, you're taking her mind. You're taking just because she's young that you can kind of take advantage of that situation just because you're taking her to a nice spot and maybe she's not used to it. So you think that that's going to make you have that advantage. But there is some smart young chicks out here.
Okay, K-Swiss, she definitely hit manipulation. All right.
Yeah, she hit you with the M word.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, right?
Go ahead.
There's something to be said for dealing with a person who has had a lack of experiences. That's just a fact. And that goes both ways, girl. Right. And because the reality is that we live in a world where now it's a whole lot of, and let's just keep it tall now. It's a whole lot of 40-something-year-old women out here with late 20, mid 20, early 30 boyfriends. It's a thing 40s, now. Early 50s, and they not even hiding it. They fucking with these young boys on some sugar mama shit. Yeah. Like that's what it is.
Yeah, and that's the thing now.
That PlayStation 5.
Yeah, exactly. You want that PS5? Come get live. Like they out there really getting it the fuck in. It's not a joke. It's a real thing. So we gotta understand that we live in a world where it works both ways, but you can't ignore the fact that it's a thing. Like it really fucking happens. Like
it is a thing. It is a thing.
You know. And you know what? I'm not even mad at ladies getting their lick back neither. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at that at all. Like
girls is playing too.
Yeah, I mean, do y'all think it's like I've never been the type of person who doesn't see it like both ways. Like
that's how I am. Rick hates that about me because I grew up with all guys. I don't know if y'all could tell yet. But I grew up with all guys.
When you said y'all be on that shit, I kind of felt it a little bit. I told you that. Y'all be on that shit, sold me.
I do see, all my life I kind of seen it, a guy's way because I grew up around them. But I am a female and I do have female, cousins. I do have female, I have females around me too. So I try not to judge a situation right at front because sometimes people will tell you this story. Somebody else has another story, but then there's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So sometimes you got to wait and see, what's what before you be like, oh, well, he was on this or she was on, so you got to sometimes analyze something first before you can finally give your final result of the situation. So I try not to, but Rick like, come on, Spade, you need to be with me with this shit. And I'm like, but I can't though. Because I dig the move. I dig what he's saying. And I'm
gonna stand on it, right? I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at that. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. Now I got another one from Twitter, and this is it's crazy because the account got suspended, but I still got the headline of the tweet, so I could read the tweet itself. I was going to put it on the screen, but so she says, all y'all women act too prideful to beg for a man back when y'all fuck up. I don't give a fuck. And then there was like a crazy video that went with it. But I want to speak on this because I feel like, all right, I'll speak from my side. Me and my wife have had countless disagreements, arguments, whatever. I don't know that she's ever actually said the word, I'm sorry. Yeah. Like there may have been inferences or actions to suggest apology, but never actual my nigga, my bad. Like it was. I don't know that I've ever gotten that. Women are prideful. We get pulled out for being prideful all the time. Yeah, and I admit it. Men are like that, but I think women hold that shit way closer to the vest than we do sometimes, especially with shit like this.
I gotta agree.
What you got to say, Spade?
I gotta agree because I'm gonna tell you what, I'm a prideful motherfucker. I'm a Leo. So when it comes to that, I was actually on somebody else's podcast and I was burnt the fuck out from people saying I have a hard time saying sorry. I do. Right. And I've been working on that, now. But it's like it's so hard. I'll be like, all right, I'll say my bad. I might say, but I'm sorry. It's like a whole different bracket for me.
Right.
Like
it's like, something hard about that.
Yeah, I'll try to act like it ain't about shit. I'll say, let's go get something to eat. I'll do everything else but say I'm sorry. I don't know what it is about I'm sorry. But I feel like it's giving in.
Yo, even you one of the niggas that walk in the room. Niggas been quiet for like 3 hours. You walk in like,
you want to go get something to eat? I can eat.
You hungry, nigga?
I can definitely eat. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to go get a drink or something? Let's not talk about that shit though. We don't got to talk about it.
Lemon pepper all flats. I want some lemon peppers all flat.
But I don't think
Yo.
I think that it's definitely a woman's thing that we don't a lot, and some women don't mind saying I'm sorry, and it's cool. You know, I do be sorry, but it's sometimes it's hard to, you know, I do be sorry, and I will say my bad, you know, but it's just I'm sorry. That part.
It's something about the words.
Yeah, I'll buy you something. Like I can come with a present. I can come with dinner. We can go get a drink.
You're like, girl, don't come in here trying to give me no coochie, and you said that you ain't said apology, but I'm gonna take it. But you still ain't apologize.
That is hilarious. Look, Reese said, I apologize for the delivery, but not for the content.
Right.
I said what I said.
Just at me. Listen, bro. I wasn't shy about who I was talking about. I said,
just at me. I know that she's like, just say it. And where Tarika go now? She in the comments. Where she at?
Yeah. She had to dip off.
She
told us some shit. She said she had to dip off real quick, so we good with it over here.
But yeah, I mean, it's not. It's one of the things that I've been working on. I have been working on that.
Here's my thing, right? You learn your people and how they communicate and the things that they will or will not say and the way they say it. Like I said, the words "I'm sorry," no, but clearly actions geared towards apologies. Yes, of course. You see it, you understand what it is, and it's implied. It's about whether you want to be stubborn enough to be like, no, you have to say the word.
Right.
That's
and there's
weird.
You know, and
I'm not doing that.
You deal with people like that, just like, all right, but after you've done that, we gonna talk about that shit still. You know, they ain't letting it go. You know, some people won't let it go. You know,
they won't. Yeah.
I done treated you to dinner. I done took you out for a drink. I said, let's go away for the weekend, and you still on that?
I'm tricking, nigga. Damn. You can't tell I'm sorry.
Damn. All right, I'm sorry.
I ain't tricking. You gonna act like you don't hear me. Sorry. Yo, that's funny as shit. No, but that's real though. That's definitely real. No, I just find it funny because men can't not say I'm sorry. Like if you a man, you done told a woman I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck who you are. It might not be every woman, but you done told a woman I'm sorry. You said.
But see, with men is you can say I'm sorry all day, but do you mean it though?
Yeah, well, y'all don't believe us anyway. It don't matter.
No. And then and a lot of times it's because it's been proven that I'm sorry don't mean shit to y'all. Y'all do the same shit.
Baby. Listen, baby, I know I've been an asshole. I know that we done been through some things, and I didn't perform the way that you wanted me to perform. And I know it hurts your heart, and it's hurting my heart that it hurts your heart.
Yo, why do we say shit like that? What does that even mean?
I just want to apologize.
Nigga, what?
The first time that may work. But by
listen,
the third
I just want to let you know that I apologize because when I hurt you, I hurt me. And I don't want to hurt myself by hurting you. So I'm going to do what I got to do. Casey, sing a song.
I'm about to say, I hate this Jodeci monologue. You was reading my mind. I hate this Jodeci monologue. I swear I hate it. It's terrible. Oh, man. No, but real shit, man. You know, we good at apologizing. That's some shit we get used to.
But you
say I'm sorry.
You saying I'm sorry ain't nothing to y'all because y'all may not even be. Y'all might not even be sorry, and it might.
Look, we might not even be wrong.
Yeah, it may be.
Talk, nigga.
Maybe. Right, but y'all still say I'm sorry though, right? Because I'm not saying sorry for something I damn sure ain't wrong about.
Peace in the household.
Right.
Men will be like, you know what?
Fuck it. My bad. Sorry, let's go. Whatever it is.
Don't bring it up later though.
It's my bad. Like I ain't mean to have you feeling the way that you feeling right now. I be an asshole sometimes.
And that's cool, but don't bring it up later though. Because y'all got a tendency to bring this shit up later after even apologizing, trying to keep the peace, and then y'all bring it up later.
Wait a minute, but we're not the only ones guilty of that. Now
But
that's
we
universal.
wasn't
No,
wrong.
that's a female trait. That's what we do.
But
we bring that
wasn't
shit up. We bringing
wrong.
that shit up. That's a female trait right there.
I wasn't wrong. So if I decide to bring it up later,
No, you can't bring it up later.
In the first place.
You can't bring it up later. You can't bring it up later. That's a female thing.
No, I agree. I don't. Once we passed it, we passed
we putting gender roles on anger.
I'm just saying it is a female thing.
We putting gender roles on anger.
It is.
No, I'm not even talking about the female. Like what I'm saying is that it once it's done, it's done. Like, and if it can't be done, then what is we doing?
Right.
Because once it's done, it's done. Like I don't want to talk about some shit that happened 12 months ago every 3 weeks for the next 4 years. Like, no, nigga, no, we not doing that. We absolutely not the fuck doing that. And if you don't understand that, then don't forgive me. Like, or don't accept me back within the like. I'd rather you just be like, no, I'm good.
Agree. That's the worst. That is the worst. When somebody says they forgive you and then you got to hear about the shit over and over again, that's annoying. That's annoying. If I forgive you, then I forgive you. If I don't, I don't. But
exactly.
I'm not going to say
and that's my choice on either side.
Yeah.
Right.
That's annoying. Yeah. That's on anybody.
Right. Yeah. No, it's definitely on in any situation. All right. Boom. We are an hour and 41 minutes in, 9:19 p.m. Living Anything podcast for the people. We're going to about 9:30 or so, give or take. We got about 15 minutes or so. We're going to get into one more Twitter subject. Then we're going to do closing thoughts and shut it down. I got a few here, but this one kind of, I think this is the one I want to rock with. Let me see. Hold up. So Twitter has this like really weird thing that they do here, and it's like they like to bring up subjects and they bring them up in a way that's like purposely controversial to get niggas to talk about it. And I hate that I fall for it every time, but god damn it, I fall for it every goddamn time, bro. Like, all right, so a chick tweeted, very simple tweet. Is niggas pouring shots in my mouth cheating? 3 question marks.
What?
I'll pose the question once more for the group. Is niggas pouring shots in my mouth cheating? 3 question marks.
Did he say yes?
Yup.
Wait a minute. I want you to look. Niggas with an S. Is niggas pouring shots in my mouth cheating?
So we're talking about liquor.
3 question marks.
We're
Now,
talking about liquor. Okay.
It depends.
All right. I just want to make sure. It's not no
yeah, it's liquor. Okay. It's liquor shot. We're talking about alcohol. Yes.
Okay.
But
please explain.
If you not the bartender, that's cheating. If you in Tijuana, it's not cheating because they come up and they grab you by your neck and they pour shots down your foot. Like, they don't care who you are. They come up behind you like and just pour shots down your throat. They don't care if you a dude or a woman. Pause. Like,
what I need you to hear is the comments, bro. Bro said you basically should have just let him hit raw. Like, when I tell you niggas are insane with their
shots?
Like, yes. Yeah, because somebody poured a shot out of mouth, you might as well have let him hit raw. One boy says, this clearly says niggas with an S. They ran the train on her. Shorty for the streets. Like,
for shots?
I gotta put my future glasses back on.
Wait a minute.
Yo.
Wait a minute.
First off, bro, this shit had me laughing for like an hour. Like, just reading through the like, all right, y'all. So, while I understand that we would like for our women to portray a certain image while out amongst other people, I need y'all to relax. Like, I really need
Do
y'all
you
to
think that
relax.
that's cheating?
No, I don't think that's cheating. Do I think that I want my woman just niggas pouring liquor down her throat all night? No, I don't think that's necessarily
right.
Like, I would like for you to chill a little bit, sis. Like, but at the same time, yo, he said she might as well just let him hit raw. That's the funniest comment in this whole thread. To me, that is amazing. How the fuck do you go from a shot of Casamigos to raw sex? Like,
That's social media. That's social media for you.
Exactly. See, hey, Spado, you catching on quick. That's what we like. It's bullshit, man. Like, fuck out of here. Like, what, nigga?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, that's
but what I can say is that, you know, if you were with your girlfriends, you might let that shit go. You know, you'll do it. If you was with your nigga, you ain't gonna do it.
If
so
you
in that context, then that might be considered, you know, something different.
Because that's the weird shit, like being that fucking
I'm right here, not in front of my face.
Not Benihana. What's the other joint? The joint where motherfucker make the meal and shit in front of you, toss motherfucking shrimps and shit in your mouth. Pause. Like
hibachi drinks.
Yeah, hibachi. Like when you at hibachi and the motherfucker be like, open your mouth. Be like, nah, dog.
Nah, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah, guys don't do that. Y'all too cool for that shit. Y'all too cool for that shit. No, I'm good.
Like, I want to drink that. Like, whoa, bro.
Yeah,
no,
guys don't do it at all.
Well,
guys do not do that. That's funny as shit. Girls, like, but guys won't do it.
As ladies, y'all gonna look at us different. Like, oh, for real, that's what you doing. especially in today's time. Like, no. In front of everybody. She said, insecurity is listen.
Not with you. She's talking about just with the other shit, with the Twitter comment, bro.
Yo, that shit be fucking crazy.
Yo, the funny thing about it is like, I know sometimes niggas just post shit on Twitter for the sake of posting shit on Twitter. I respect that. I promise you I do. But like, some of them niggas is serious. They not all being funny. Some of the niggas mean everything they say. Yo, one boy said, hold up, let me pull it up real quick. Bro says in the comments, at this point, she might as well just start selling it. Like,
I can't.
Yo, who hurt you niggas, bro?
I cannot.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. As men, brothers, we gotta stop asking each other who hurt you, bro, or who hurt you. You gotta stop doing that shit. You gotta stop.
Do we?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Nigga, why? Tell me why.
Because somebody hurt a motherfucker, nigga.
What?
Somebody hurt a motherfucker, nigga. Like,
exactly. I want to know who, so I can help you. I can help you heal, my nigga.
Because you're not.
Help niggas out. You can't hold that hurt in. You gotta get it out because you acting wild. Like, you niggas is wild out here, bro. That shit come from a place of pain. Spade don't know that shit come from a place of pain. When you out here acting crazy like that, you a hurt nigga. And like I tell y'all all the time on this space, hurt niggas is wild. You stay hurt. This a hurt niggas the scariest nigga on the planet, man.
The funny thing about it is, yeah, people say that shit, but ain't nobody helping nobody. That shit not happening. Listen. Like, yo, who hurt you? Well, it was Miss Goronsky in third grade when she took. No, you're not doing nothing about that shit. All you want to do is fucking crack jokes on this nigga some more because he hurt, and then he told you who hurt him. Like, that shit.
See, but that's a shame though. That's the problem though. Niggas don't feel safe to talk to niggas about shit because of shit like that. Exactly what you just said is real shit. Niggas be hurt and they don't want to come talk to people because they think niggas gonna clown them. Man, listen,
go to your therapist.
Safe space over here. I tell y'all, hit KP up, man. Let a nigga know I'm here. Like, seriously, like don't do that. Like, I don't want y'all. Like, y'all hurt brothers is gonna kill something out here. Some of y'all have already. Every goddamn day, this shit real. Hurt people. That ain't no fucking joke, man. Shit real. All right. So, in summation, y'all gotta chill on social media. Like, it's just really too much. I say it a lot. I know I do, but y'all really gotta relax. Two things real quick. Shout out to brothers getting the bag. You know, I always like to salute when brothers get paid. We shouted out Jalen last week. We shouting out Lamar Jackson. Jalen Hurts, Eagles quarterback, was the highest paid player in the league for 7 days.
4 weeks.
Lamar Jackson is now the highest paid player in the entire league. Another young black brother getting to the bag and making sure his family is secure for generations to come. Congratulations and shout out to him. Shout out to Kendrick. Kendrick now has the highest grossing rap tour of all time. He has surpassed 2 Jay-Z tours and 3 Drake tours. And that is a serious accomplishment. Shout out to Kendrick for that. Yeah, that's major, man. Like that's wild. Like it took him 93 shows to do it, which is less than any of the other tours, but more than any of the other tours, but an accomplishment nonetheless. And especially now, post-COVID, when niggas was kind of weary about coming out, and he packed arenas worldwide and did that shit. So shout out to Kendrick. Prize of the Fugees is going to jail on some weird espionage spy movie shit. I don't know. This story's confusing as shit, y'all. I want y'all to go read it. I won't do it justice. All I know is that he was hanging with some African spy nigga. Like, he got 10 counts of international fraud. Like, he fucked up the whole Fugees reunion tour with this case. Fuck Prize, man. I was gonna go to that. Like, I was gonna go to that tour. He fucked up my plans. I was headed to the Fugees reunion. That shit was gonna be lit. Anyway, as we always do here, we finish up with closing thoughts. We are an hour and 51 minutes in. We will finish with our 3 closing thoughts and then shut it down. Shout out to Reek, who was on with us but had to step off for mom duty. Literally Anything podcast for the people. Shout out to Reek and Spado. Spado, appreciate you hanging.
No problem. I enjoyed myself.
This was a lot of goddamn fun, and this will not be the last time we do this. Young brother Mike History. Michael Young History. What's the move on your closing thought, bro? Talk to me.
I want to say welcome home to my cousin Jay.
Yeah, cuz.
This brother been booked for the past 8 years, and he just touched down on Tuesday. It was so wonderful to see my cousin come home with not a scratch on him after 8 years locked down. It's a beautiful thing. Like, I ain't never seen somebody smile so much. Like I ain't cried this much in a while. Like, just happy that he home. And just him being in great spirits. Everything he's talking about is positive. I ain't heard a single word about he ain't said a single word about being booked. Like, all it's about is being home and just moving in a better fashion, and it's wonderful to see. So welcome home, cousin.
Shout out to Big Cuz, Lil Cuz.
Can't wait to help you start putting things in motion so that you can move the way you've been wanting to move. I love you. Welcome home, cousin.
That goes for both of us, Lil Cuz. Appreciate the fact that you home and we get to share some laughs again. That's a funny motherfucker right there.
Oh, yo, and the funniest, look, the funniest shit, right? He was like, yo, what's up with Kev? I'm like, he good. He was like, yo, you know the first thing I thought about, right? I was like, my fucking cell phone.
Oh, yeah. That's Cuz. That's dope. That's love.
Yo,
Spado,
immediately start fucking
dying, you know, I enjoyed myself on here, and you know, it was good to see. It's always good for me to see a man's point of view, a woman's point of view. You know, and we're out here doing the same thing, and you know, we're just trying to make an impact, you know, change, you know, aspects of a way of thinking. So I mean, it was an honor to come on here and kick it with y'all. And one last thing Please watch out for Michael that is trying to take young bitches on dates. That's about 20 years old.
Don't take the young bitches to State 48, right?
You know, just be clear that this is what he might be trying to do. I'm just putting y'all on game. He said it himself. No, I'm just joking.
Oh no, you fitting right in, Spado.
I'm 45 years old. I don't want nothing at 80. I got a daughter that's 20. I don't want no. I can't date nothing that's close to my daughter.
Yo,
but it was
Spado, you gonna fit right in because you came in taking shots to left and left. Everybody takes shots to left.
Yeah.
It's just it's part of the thing. You somehow without being told, you knew that was the move.
Yeah, I mean it was the things that he was saying that just I'm ready for you. I'm ready.
No, he sets you up. It's the alley-oop. He give you the oop every time.
I'm gonna let him talk so that I can figure out the way that I'm gonna come at him. But no, I mean you always gotta have a devil advocate that comes a different way, So,
right.
That was cool.
And we love Left for that here. We absolutely love Left. Left don't mind the bullets. He bulletproof on this program. We ain't gotta worry about that. So before I get started on my closing thought, like I said several times throughout, big thanks to Reek, big thanks to Spado. Appreciate y'all.
No problem.
Women Wellness Wednesday, every Wednesday, 6:00, big exclusive network, streaming live on YouTube, Facebook too, right? Y'all
on Facebook,
right? Streaming on both, 6:00 every Wednesday. Make sure you're there for that. Do that, handle that, be aware of that.
Facebook too.
Yeah, for sure. Everywhere. Like, go follow all of that. I'll be posting links in the group, on the page, my page. We'll do all of that. We did
especially the women come out on Women's Wellness Wednesday. We're doing Go Grab Lunch. It's a support thing. Ladies having a good time. We did speed dating. So, you get a chance to, just see us at our best, with the women.
Facts. I'm gonna throw this comment up. My wife wanted to connect with y'all. She her and her best friend run a business. They have y'all should connect. I'll just without giving a whole bunch of details.
Right.
Y'all should definitely.
That'd be love.
So for me, it's been like a weird couple of weeks. No, all right. Before I even get started on that, my favorite aunt in all the entire world, who I lost a few years ago, her birthday is today. Happy Heavenly Aunt.
Happy birthday.
Love you to death.
Birthday,
like when I talk about other mother, like I couldn't begin to start. I would get too emotional if I did, but a rock, real live, like not an aunt, another mother. Happy birthday, honey. I do a lot of shit from passion. I'm a passionate person. I do a lot of shit from my heart. And you expend a lot of energy when you do that. You understand what I'm saying? You put a lot of yourself into other people. And sometimes you don't get that back. And it's hard and it's very difficult to accept. But what I'm getting better at is understanding that I got to take good care of me.
Yep.
I got to take good care of me. I have to take good care of me at whatever expense that may be to other people's feelings in their moment.
Absolutely.
It's never a thing of I don't love or like you anymore. It's just I gotta take good care of me.
Absolutely.
And that's to whomever. I gotta take good care of me.
Yeah, that's what I've been learning for the last 4 or 5 months is self-care. Just on a journey of peace, on a journey of just doing for myself, taking care of me. If I don't take care of me, nobody's going to take care of me. Doing it in the right way, blocking anything that's getting in my way. You have different people that want to throw different ways. Devil comes in different sizes, shapes, people, and you just gotta move that out the way and keep it pushing. One thing I do want to do. So Tiffany wants to give back her dub.
I seen that.
Yeah, so I want to give one to your wife. And she also wants to match it. So we're gonna give one to your wife, Go Grab Lunch. And then y'all can pick the last woman that you guys want to give. She wants to match it, so you could get to pick somebody else.
We'll connect in the joint right after and just make it happen. We'll pick one to notify everybody because it'll be somebody that one of us can get in touch with. We'll do it like that. But that's it for us this week, y'all. Literally Think podcast for the people. My guy left. Appreciate you, Spado. Appreciate you.
No doubt.
Appreciate everybody who checked in. Anybody who's new, make sure you go subscribe to us too, because we're here every Thursday. Anybody on our side, make sure you go check Women Wellness Wednesday. They're there every Wednesday. We will be here next Thursday doing our thing. Literally anything podcast for the people. People who getting lunches, look out for your notifications. Love y'all. Peace and blessings. We be here next Thursday. You know, LAP.